What's going on? You're kicking it with the Boston Syndicate, MFM Poe, Cuban Mic, Tape Deck, BossLady Brit.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. We've got a guest and I'm very excited because officially I haven't seen her in like 3 years. So this is quite an honor and she is still on it with the photography. We have KFresh Photography in the building. I'm so excited to have you tonight. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. As we normally do, the first thing we're going to talk about is some of these trending topics and buffoonery going on. Cuban Mike, let us know what's going on.
Dig deep this week, but it's been kind of dead out here in these streets. But for the little stuff that I did pick up, I want to give congratulations to Cardi B, being the first female hip hop artist to go diamond off the single Kodak Yellow. No hip hop artist or female artist in history has done that. So congratulations to her. So when you go diamonds, I mean, you sell over 10 million copies over streaming, downloads, YouTube, etc. And the single that she had right now, the current single went up to #1. I believe it's 2 weeks in a row right now, 2 weeks in a row right now. And you know, she's constantly winning. So congrats to Cardi B. Also, this week was I want to say the 24th anniversary of Biggie Smalls' anniversary. The documentary came out on Netflix. I got a story to tell. I recommend everybody to watch that documentary. It goes deep into Biggie's life. There was things that I didn't even know, being a hip hop head, that I didn't know about Biggie. Him and his strong, deep Jamaican roots he had coming from Brooklyn. So I found out that every summer when he was a kid, his mom used to take him to Jamaica, and he got really in touch with his Jamaican roots. So if you go through his music, you see like a lot of that Jamaican flow, a lot of unreleased footage with him on tour, behind the scenes with the Junior Mafia crew. His best friend D-Rock, when they were on tour, he used to record all the shenanigans they used to go on in the tour bus.
Although my favorite, you know, if it was ever between Tupac and Biggie, I always go for Tupac. That's just.
We'll wait for December. We'll wait till September. We'll wait till September. Let's give Big his flowers. We'll wait till September.
Yes.
Let's Big his flowers.
One of the people that naturally could spit just off the rip without any questions, without trying to remember. It wouldn't even be something that he wrote down. And so, you know, really understanding the talent that Christopher Wallace had, and now you can't even really find like that these days. But definitely a talented dude.
It's a gem. But yes, dope thing. And last time I was talking about Dr. Dre, he caught a slight win this week, because last time we talked about him, he was going to a bit of divorce. His ex-wife was trying to get him a restraining order over the track that got unreleased, where he pretty much called her a greedy bitch. So she took that and took it to court and tried to get a restraining order that's saying that the lyrics of the song cause fear to her life, doesn't feel safe around Dr. Dre, and pretty much took it out there saying that, you know, he's a maniac. But the judge dismissed that and said, I'm gonna let it rock. You're not gonna get a restraining order off that song, because the song wasn't anything really threatening. If you go through the lyrics, it wasn't something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you or hit you. He just said, you're just a greedy bitch.
Well, see, that's just, you know, again, you know, a woman's ability to kind of say whatever she wants. But I want to know what you guys' take is in reference to that. KFresh, what you think? Poe, what you think?
This is Poe. She wasn't shooting with my man in the gym, so, you know, I don't think she should get no money. I don't think, you know, obviously the judge gunned down the restraining order, which was dope, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a good black man. You know, everybody's not proud of a lot of things that they do, but, you know, he's definitely like up there with a lot of shit. So I definitely respect him, man. And, you know, I hope he definitely takes all the dubs.
$2 million a month is just ridiculous. Like, why would you guys for $2 million a month for alimony? Like, what do you want in life?
They're greedy, bro. They're greedy. Not all. They're greedy.
Yeah, and then I'm not putting on a box, but Jesus, $2 million.
Hey, Fresh, what's your take on that?
I just thought that it was a waste of time. She knew what she was doing. It was just a waste of time. And I'm glad it was dismissed. That's really
she's trying to hit it where it hurt.
Yeah. I don't know. Just a waste of time. She just wanted to get more than what she really deserved, I think.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out what you need $2 million a month for. Like, what do you need for $2 million?
Yeah.
I want to.
Exactly.
What kind of
It's
chef are
about
you
the
looking for?
lifestyle. It's about the lifestyle. That's the whole issue with alimony, right? Whether it's the male getting it or the female getting it, it's a certain lifestyle that they should be able to maintain. And because they're no longer with this person, it's like, why shouldn't they still be able to have that same kind of lifestyle? Why do we have to get divorced for whatever reason? And now I'm going after alimony because you did something wrong. You're the reason why. Yo, there's some females out here though, they wait until the dude screws up. And then they're like, okay, let's go.
With the Boston Syndicate, MFM Poe, Cuban Mic with Tape Deck, and BossLady Brit.
Thank you guys for staying tuned. Now, like I said before, I'm very excited. We're going to get into this interview with KFresh Photography. Girl, how you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to really have you on because we were talking right before the show and I was like, it's been like a few years since I last seen you. And you were like, yeah, the last time I saw you, you was pregnant.
Yeah, that's how long it's been. And it was really nice for you to give me this opportunity to be on here right now. Like, this is great. I don't know, 3 years and then look.
I know. You sent me your website and I love the way you have it set up. I'm so excited to see, you know, more people of color getting into photography and staying in photography, right? Because you don't see that very often.
No.
But what even got you into photography? What made you become interested in that?
The idea of memories. That's it. Just the idea of memories. Being a kid, just taking pictures, and I just wanted to remember a day. I would go take the pictures with a disposable camera. Back then when CVS had the disposable cameras, I don't know if they still do, but if they still do, they do. But I used to go and buy them and shoot from there. And that's where it all started.
Right. No, I remember I used to work at CVS. Oh, man.
Oh, you're a victim too for that? I was a victim at CVS. I was a victim.
Oh, yeah.
To work at CVS.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing how, you know, time has changed and technology has changed, and a lot of people aren't even keeping pictures because everything's like in your phone or it's in the cloud. So, you know, how do you kind of maintain your passion for it since technology has changed?
I just keep going. I went to a lot of, right before COVID, a lot of conferences too. And being around other fellow photographers, especially that came from that print time that you're referring to, we were able to find a way to actually promote printing, and it works. It people actually still to this day buy prints. It's usually the older generations for the most part, but then a lot of people like canvases now. So that's where we're really seeing the sales go up in the canvas. That's like the thing right now. And people do want pictures for their walls at home.
Remember the first time that you were like, you know what? I'm gonna do someone else's photography. I want to be the photographer for you. Like your first event.
I started a lot of my event photography doing nightlife, and that's how I built my clientele. So I think that's what it was. Maybe just going there, started taking pictures of people, and just really was like, you know, this is where it's gonna be. This is where I'm going. And sure enough, it helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you one of the photographers that poses people, or do you like the natural type of photography?
I like the natural type. I like when people kind of pose and kind of get comfortable, like I was doing today. I just said, get comfortable. You know what I mean? Just do your own poses. I'll guide you later. That helps with comfort.
Yeah.
I'll help with posing, but I like people to do their own natural. I'm all natural.
Do you find yourself ever wanting to not do photography?
Not do photography. For what reason would that be? No. If I could do it all day, every day, I would. What can be a reason?
There might not be a reason then, and that's even better, right?
Yes. That was a good question. I'm going to think about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do different types of photography. What are all of the different categories that you do?
Event, portrait, headshots, landscape, and fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't have one. I knew that question was coming. I do not have one. I have not found my niche, if what they say either. It's just I like it all. It's about the memories, you know what I mean? And if I can catch it at any of those times, and especially at events, birthday parties, baby showers, everyone loves those events, loves those memories, wants to cherish those. So I'm glad that I can be the one to actually capture them for them, you know, and try to get them to get a print.
That's dope.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or 2 or 3, you know?
For the people that don't know you, are you originally from the Boston area?
Yes. Yes, I am. But right now I am outside of Boston. I'm in actually Easton.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far from Brockton.
Okay.
I basically spent a lot of my life in Brockton. Let me put it that way. But
You're far.
Would you say I'm far?
You're far. You're far. You're
Well,
far.
originally from down Dudley. I don't know where
Yeah.
you all are, but down
Yeah.
Dudley is where my family is, where I grew up to. So
And Easton's not that far. It's actually just right outside of Brockton. I've been showing some properties out there. I'm starting to actually appreciate the Easton area also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice out there. So do you do photography that's just kind of you walking around and something just catches your eye? Like, do you ever just get caught in the moment and just see something that's so beautiful, you're like, oh, let me just grab that photo real quick?
Almost every day of my life. That's how I do it. Photo walks. Just go out and shoot sometimes. Just because I don't have like a booking or a creative shoot to shoot doesn't mean that I'm not gonna go and try to capture something. Usually that happens a lot when I'm driving. I'll see something that I want to capture, and if I don't have my camera on me, I'm coming back. I'm making the time to come back and try to capture that vision.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
do that
awesome.
a lot with my landscape photography. Yeah.
And everything can be seen on your website. Give us your website again.
KFreshphotography.org.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, you're not going anywhere. Cuban Mic, you ain't going anywhere. Poe, you ain't going anywhere.
You're back with the Boston Syndicate, MFM Poe, Cuban Mic with Tape Deck, and BossLady Brit.
Thank you for staying tuned. We are with Miss KFresh Photography. I'm so excited to get a chance to kind of talk to a photographer because, you know, you never understand like the creative mind that they are. So, you know, you kind of getting a chance to share that with us. You know, I appreciate it. And thank you for, you know, letting us kind of get to know you.
Oh, no problem. I'm enjoying myself. This is nice. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know that if the guys ain't got no questions, we're gonna actually get a chance to see some of your photos. But you got some, Cuban Mic?
Oh no, I just want to know. I want to ask, do you like things? I like things. Yeah?
I love things.
All right, perfect. We all love things and stuff. That's all. Continue, sis. Continue.
Thank you. Okay. All right, KFresh, won't you show us a few pieces of yours?
So I do a lot of shadow photography, and this is one of my prime examples. This is actually my nephew. He is a 22-year-old certified fitness trainer. So he needed some pictures for his everything, website and all. So I took some of his pictures. As you can see, it's a lot of definition, which I like, shadows, which I like, that kind of mystery in between.
I love the photo.
That's dope. It's dope. Yeah. It's dope.
This one on the streets of Brockton. I have this girl. It was actually, we did like a kind of, actually this was March of 2020, right before COVID. We were out, actually we were doing a shoot for Black History type of feel, but we also wanted to bring it back to the 70s. But that's Deanna right there. She came up with a concept and she needed me to shoot it, and I was like, of course. So I had her in the middle of the street with cars coming to get this shot because I just needed to catch this shot. I just wanted to do it. I saw it, had nothing to do with what we were doing, and that's why I picked this photo.
No, that is amazing, because if you don't know it, looks like it's from the 60s, or it looks like it's from the 80s. Like even the car in the background, I know that's not a vintage car, but my mind is saying that that's a vintage car back there. So I wouldn't even be able to tell that this is in the 2000s. This is,
Yeah.
and
You
I
took
love
the words out of my mouth, because I was thinking about that car in the background. Seriously, I was thinking like that background. I thought it was like had a real vintage old school feeling to it. So
I have no idea what kind of cover that is. I'm gonna try to look at the original and figure that out. Thank you guys.
Definitely a dope picture.
great photo.
Thank you. And of course, black and white. All right. This is another model, Farrah, I'm sure. Brit, you know who she is. She had this concert for her 30th birthday. And
Yeah, I remember that.
yes, and so I decided to share this one because I don't know, so many leaves. This was on the ground over there in Arnold Arboretum, and I just felt like her pink would pop. So I decided to lay down, and I did what we call a bird's eye when you shoot over like that. And she decided to just look up, which makes it a connection shot as well, and just shot. And look, this is what we got.
That's beautiful. I love how the color does pop so extreme. Yeah.
Yes. She created everything, her look and everything for her birthday. So this picture, it's kind of my, believe it or not, older photography. This is when I actually just started really getting into shadow photography. Now, if you remember me talking about it from before, and I purposely put it in this order, I want to show you that there was a time where I started shadow photography. I was practicing. This is not too far from Mass Ave. This is Stephanie. This picture was inspired by Marilyn Monroe, one of my faves. With this project, I wanted to show diversity in a diner, okay? And I chose women to show that empowerment. Be like a 1940s, 1950s feel, or whatever you feel when you, or hear when you think of Marilyn Monroe. This photo is currently still up in the pizza shop that I shot this in Randolph.
That's really cute. I always love seeing the vintage looks.
Yep, and you can find me on YouTube, KFresh Photography. The behind the scenes video of this shoot is on there.
I will be definitely watching those videos. I appreciate this picture.
I really appreciate this picture. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Real creepy right now. Real creepy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cuban Mic, don't be creepy guy.
Come on, man. Let me be creepy for 2 minutes.
Don't be creepy guy.
I'm stuck in my room for like the last month in a year. Come on, man. This cold is killing me.
And again, how can people find you? Go to your website, all your social media tags. Let's hear it.
Well, kfreshphotography.org is my website. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. KFresh, literally the letter K, Freezy Fresh. Facebook, you'll see it also says Kiana Loves Memories. I want to show this one because of the time. I shot this at a protest last year. One of my popular pictures that a lot of people have been telling me about, that needs to be in history books, it needs to be on their walls, it needs to be in the museums. So I want to share this because of what we're going through, what we've been going through, what the world is going through, that we just need to get justice and move on. Okay. This poster in particular, when this lady held it up, it just really just caught my eye. I was like, got melanin, like, you know,
for sure.
And just goes back into that. I had to show it with the black and white, with the fist, the pick, you know, to represent Black lives, Black community, Black love, Black everything. Just another model from Boston that I've known for a while. He also does photography. You know, he's a fellow photographer, and I caught this shot of him. Shout out to Ty Smith. So I shot this photo of myself. It is a self-portrait, and I decided to end it with this one. Just to go back to, because it's Women's History Month, kfreshphotography.org or kfreezyfresh, so you can find out more of my work. That was a little tease for you.
Like you said, the show is winding down, but this is the time when we actually get to hear a little bit of something from Poe. So what you got for us?
Hello, my peeps. This was strange, but do you know that there's a shortage on ninjas? Like, I thought that was like something sacred.
Wait, ninjas? Wait, ninjas?
Yes, ninjas. Like
karate ninjas? Like nunchucks guys?
Yes.
So who's looking for ninjas?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, to be honest, they're actually trying to hire some people to be ninjas in Japan. Yeah, that's crazy. That's still mind blowing. But
I want to be a ninja. Like, do you have to be a trained assassin, or they're just like, do you want to be a ninja?
No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine, because the thing is, how everybody want to change like their identity, and they're going to the, like, you know, gender thing and non-binary thing. I always said I wanted to change my name to Ninja Mike just because I have 6 fantasy.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, but they're
Ninja Mike.
Ninja Mike. So since 2020, that was last year. In Japan they're suffering from a ninja shortage. They're willing to pay $85,000 a year. Yeah. Like I thought that was something where you was like birthed into something sacred, and you know, like I didn't know it was just like anybody could just come and get a job. So you're looking to be a ninja, you know, they're hiring in Japan $85,000 a year.
US dollars or Japanese money?
US dollars.
Wow.
Let's go. Oh man.
But I mean, anybody can't just be a ninja though, bro. Like anybody can't be just, you know.
Look, man, not everybody could be a rapper, but they're winning right now. Come on, man. Let me dream.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Let me dream.
That's a fact. But when you think of ninja, you're like Bruce Lee, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking of like, I mean, he was karate, but just still like, it's just it's different. Like I don't know, it's different. But that was definitely a crazy fact.
Listen, y'all looking for a job, willing to travel? Why don't you go to Japan and become a ninja? There's
Bam.
an opportunity there for you.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. Well, Cuban Mic, we are going to be taking your last few trending topics.
Yes, on a serious note, the George Floyd trial is coming up right now. They're looking for some juries to get this mess going right now. This was delayed during the proceedings. Don't know what happened behind the scenes, but it's been a delay. I guess on Monday they're coming back on to court, and they're trying to get a jury selection for the murder of George Floyd. Everybody knows what happened. I don't want to get to it, but you know what happened. Also, the city settled with the family for $27 million. So George Floyd and the family gets a settlement out of that. So let's just see what happens. That's all I can say about that. We've seen this movie. We've seen this movie 100 times, but let's see what's gonna happen this time around. Let's see.
Justice for Julie.
Yeah, I don't know if you got checked out with Eminem, but I'm gonna say this right now. These freaking what the Gen Z cast, what the millennial and they're the Gen Zs, right?
Gen Zs, yeah.
Gen Z. Yeah, they're freaking annoying the hell out of me right now because they're trying to cancel the man right now.
I was literally just talking about Gen Zs the other day, right?
Yeah. You know what? Yo, get the census going. They're fucking annoying me right now. Fucking annoying me. You know what I'm saying? They're after anybody who did anything 20 years or the last century and just trying to get rid of the man. So these little kids out here, they're on TikTok right now and they're looking for all his old lyrics, all his homophobic. They went and found all of old Eminem's lyrics.
Eminem.
They're trying to cancel him, which we all know is not going to happen. But they're just bored with life, so now they're after the man. He came out with a song.
I was saying he's straight anyways, man. His daughter's grown. He made enough money, man, and he's chilling, man.
Yeah, his fan base is too hard anyway. So he got more than defenders right now. On a fun note, because I'm happy about this. Okay, we all woo to the death right now. So this is a big announcement I get to put out here, and everybody knows if you're down with the woo. If you guys know what the versus battles. You know, if you guys familiar with the versus battle, we got a big battle, Raekwon versus Ghostface, and they got the versus going up. Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, it's gonna be fire. Crazy. Yes, Raekwon versus Ghost, the best 20 songs or whatever the case with me, showing appreciation to each other. So I'm excited about that. I know everybody here is excited about that. So Ray versus Ghost.
Who do you got?
To my political connection right now, to this radio station, I will not say who's gonna win. I'm rooting for. I'm just happy the culture. I'm just happy the culture is winning. You're doing it for the culture.
Okay.
It's like picking your favorite child. Even though we all got a favorite child, we just can't say it out loud. Okay. Brit, that's you nod your head.
Everybody within the clan is very unique. So it's kind of hard to determine who's, again, like for me, determining Tupac or Biggie, I honestly feel like they're unique within they're talented. They're both very talented, but they're unique. I'd say with the clan, it's the same thing. Like they were always all together, but they are very unique in their styles.
I mean, but because it's going to be a versus battle, someone has to win.
Yeah. Well, we'll let the crowd decide that. But through my political connect, we will not pick anyone. They just enjoy the culture.
Okay.
We'll snitch behind the scenes.
Yo, but you know so-and-so's gonna win, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
You know that already.
It was gonna happen, right?
So with that being said, also, I want to give a shout out to the next series. It's on its way. Shout out to John Mook Gibbons. His character is being introduced. The 36 Chambers is the main focus for the next season. I'm so excited. And for all you book readers and people who are just like woo from the top to the bottom, there's an amazing art book that is coming out all about the 36 chambers, all artwork that represents Wu-Tang, all artwork that represents the culture. You're going to find it in this new book. Make sure if you got that bread, you get it. All right. It's going to be a tabletop book, and it is definitely got the 3 and the 6 in the price as well. So you guys can look that up.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're kicking in with the Boston Syndicate.